Algebra I 10.1a. What is a rational expression? It's a quotient of two polynomials. It always means division. So this is a rational expression, x squared plus 3x minus 10 over 3x plus 2. It's a trinomial on top of a binomial. It's a polynomial on top of a polynomial. They have the same properties of rational numbers. They can be written as a ratio. A little division problem, right? Now, since we can't divide by 0, any variable in the denominator of a rational expression can't equal 0. So if we have 4 over x, the x can't be a 0. And if we have x over y minus 2, that y cannot equal a 2 because 2 minus 2 would be a 0, wouldn't it? And if we have 3 over x minus y, the x cannot equal whatever number the y equals because then we would have a 0 when we subtracted. See? If x was 3 and y was 3, that would make a 0, wouldn't it? We're going to learn about undefined expressions later on. Right now, this is just Algebra I, okay? So make sure you remember how to factor polynomials before you simplify rational expressions. We did that in Chapter 6. We're now in Chapter 10, so it's been a while. So you're going to want to review the videos for factoring polynomials from Chapter 6. Do you remember about binomial squares and trinomial squares or monomials? Or when there's a constant term that's positive or negative? Do you remember first term coefficients? What if you have to factor and it says 2x squared, right? Do you remember factor by grouping? So watch this playlist really quick to remind yourself from 4 chapters ago. And when you see a trinomial like this with a constant term negative, that was video 6.4c. That's going to be in the playlist. It tells us that we're going to have a plus and a minus when we factor. And we can make a factoring table. What can we add together that will equal a 3 that if we multiply them together, we'll get a negative 10? Do you remember that? So review this chapter because we're going to talk about simplifying rational expressions in the next video. And it's really important you remember how to do this factoring, okay? Because we're going to do it a lot. If you want to get a link to any of the other previous videos about inequalities or conjunctions and disjunctions, or set builder or roster notation, it's all going to be in this description, okay? So watch this, and I'll meet you at 10.1b, and we'll simplify some rational expressions, okay? Bye.